Tonight, on Wiseguy.
Dr. Valenti was assassinated. He was a civilian, Walter.
An assassination could be dumped in your lap if you don't help me.
You're linking me to Dr. Valenti's death?
Who the hell do you think you are?
There's an O.C.B. operation underway here. His presence is a violation of security. Throw him out.
You can't fight in here. This is the war room.
The man is leaving a trail for me. If I don't follow it, I'm doing nothing.
Wilson is a voice on the end of the telephone.
Your invisible Mr. Wilson might get you killed.
Previously, on Wiseguy.
The National Security Commission is facing a dire situation. I need one man, Agent Vincent Terranova.
God, I love this town!
There's an intentional power vacuum being created here, and you're being sucked into it. You're about to deal with vipers.
I see the Terranova's here.
It's what you wanted, wasn't it?
Thanks, Cliff. I appreciate it.
Dr. and Mrs. Valenti, this is Vinnie Terranova. Dr. Valenti served on the Council of Economic Advisors, Brookings Institute, Harvard Economic Review.
Oh my God, no!
Someone with department clearance has been shot. Dr. Valenti.
What am I doing here?
I recommended you be put in charge of investigating a threat against American interests.
And why am I the guy you recommended?
Because you despise me.
Vincent Terranova, meet General Leland Masters.
General Masters?
This is one of the most powerful weapons in the world. It's a printing plate, the Japanese yen. We believe a plan exists to undermine the economy of Japan. This parcel containing the original plate was damaged in transit to Tenza, Kurtzman, and Lloyd.
The most powerful economy in the world is about to be destroyed by a Capitol Hill PR firm?
It's your moral duty to stop it.
The bullet that killed Valenti was packed with curare. It was an assassination, Vince.
Document file not found, abort retry. I have been here since 8 o'clock this morning. Tapes, floppies, everything on Valenti's hard drive. It's all been erased.
This is a conspiracy, Mark.
Dr. Valenti created a model for non-genuine destabilization.
What is that?
A diagram for waging economic war through counterfeiting.
Who commissioned it?
Tenzer, Kurtzman, and Lloyd. Account executive Catherine Gallagher.
Catherine Gallagher, hello.
Vinnie Terranova, how you doing?
I'm doing well, but I work hard at it.
Well, it's good. I believe in hard work.
Ah, how do you feel about spontaneous sex?
Here's Valenti's fundamental model of non-genuine destabilization.
I think Masters is behind it. He wants to leave a trail for me to find his fall guy. That's accountability.
You're suggesting he was also responsible for Dr. Valenti's death. Why did he pick you?
Son of a bitch turned a beautifully conceived notion into a public embarrassment that'll take decades to clean up. Il Pavot is our island. Now it's in the hands of some third world Lilliputians who mock us at every turn. Reparations are going to be paid by this boy.
I'm supposed to find their scapegoat.
Another Dean or Oat.
Yeah. Kay Gallagher.
The more you get to know me, the more you'll see that you and I are cut from the same cloth. Men like us are the last rebels of the American Revolution. We just wage our war with more sophisticated tools. We do what we do for justice, don't we, Agent Terranova?
You bet your ass.
mirabilis, manducat dominum, apes servis, servis et homilis.
I knew Andrew Valenti for nearly 30 years, and I never knew what he was talking about. He was an economist of considerable stature, as evidenced by the gathering of potentates in this cathedral. I suspect most of you didn't know what he was talking about either. But we couldn't help sensing he was right, not because he operated on some higher cerebral plane, which he did, but because his work as an economist was always rooted in the needs of people. As complex as his thinking was, Andrew Valenti was never not a common man.
$7:30, your hotel.
See you tonight.
Same thing happens to me all the time.
Agent Terranova. Did you know Dr. Valenti?
I met him only once.
The investigation you're running should be more important than the passing of a stranger.
This is official business for me.
Dr. Valenti was killed by a junkie. For God's sake, I've entrusted you with a national security matter.
Dr. Valenti was assassinated.
How do you know that?
When I have something to report to you, I will. That damaged postal package, which you claim the counterfeit plate was found in, I need it. And this guy you have following me?
He's there for your protection.
Well, stop it. I have my own people to protect me.
Excuse me, Senator.
General?
Come with me, Walter. I want that damaged postal parcel to go to Terranova immediately.
Yes, sir. Sir?
Dr. Valenti was assassinated. He was a civilian, Walter.
I requested that all the evidence in the Valenti murder be returned to the D.C. police.
It was.
Are you certain? This incident has distracted Terranova from his duties with the National Security Commission.
Well, I'll speak to him.
That's not necessary. But for the future, realize that the delegation of authority is no assurance of the proper completion of task. Follow it through personally, Clip, especially when it's for me.
We've cataloged all the Japanese Ministry of Industry and Trade documents confiscated from Tenser, Kurtzman, and Lloyd.
All right, make copies and return them to Kay Gallagher's office right away.
Yes, sir. We're sweeping the room for electronic devices as per your directive. We'll do it 3 times a day in a random schedule. All of your incoming calls will bypass the switchboard and be recorded by the O.C.B. computer.
Thank you.
Nothing on Valenti, nothing on non-genuine destabilization.
The NGD was commissioned by Tenser, Kurtzman, and Lloyd, right?
All right.
Maybe it's a different client.
Agent Terranova?
Yeah.
From Admiral Strachan.
Thank you. All right. Get this down to the lab right away. I'll need a complete analysis.
Yes, sir.
Right, now, if it is another client, we may be snafu'd by diplomacy. Kay Gallagher's company handles a lot of foreign interests. I don't know, Frank, maybe I messed up in assuming that Valenti's paper was commissioned for the Japanese.
Why would they commission something that could be used against them?
I don't know. But if not them, then who?
I don't know. I only know one way to find out.
You better do it then.
All right, let's prepare a warrant.
Mr. Wilson, well, looks like we got what we came for.
Don't touch that.
Miss Gallagher, I have a warrant.
Take your hand off that. I can read the warrant. It doesn't give you the right to disturb the mortal remains of Mr. Lloyd.
As in cremation?
You're a real genius. What are you looking for?
This involves national security.
Invoking national security as your little tool for circumventing the Fourth Amendment.
I'm sorry, Miss Gallagher, but I need to look into this.
Say hello, Lester. Terranova instigated this, didn't he?
I believe we're finished here.
Sign this.
What is it?
It's a receipt for confiscated goods. There's a file on a Mr. Wilson, and contents a paper on non-genuine destabilization by a Dr. Andrew Valenti. Photocopies of TKL checks to Valenti and cashier's checks to Tenzer, Kurtzman, and Lloyd. Thank you. Miss Gallagher? Lester?
Hi, come on in. Hey, come on.
Thanks for a wonderful time.
Now, wait a minute, where you going? I never ordered a $400 dinner before. You have to stay.
Is this in appreciation of your opportunity to humiliate me, or is this a lame attempt at apology?
It's just a dinner. Now, please, just sit down and try to enjoy it, all right? There's things we both need to know. Now, please. All right, Kane. Invoking national security is a cheap shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm stuck with it. Now, I'll tell you what I can. Dr. Valenti wasn't murdered. He was assassinated. I believe his death is linked to his paper on non-genuine destabilization, which your firm commissioned.
You're connecting me to Dr. Valenti's death?
Who's Mr. Wilson, Kay?
I should call my lawyer.
You certain you can trust your lawyer? Kay, I'm not trying to link you to a murder. I think you're just as much a victim as he was.
A victim of who?
Well, that's what I can't tell you. I want to, but I'm bound by national security. I've already told you too much as it is. Okay, please, tell me. I need to know about Wilson.
Let's pretend that this is a two-way street. What about what I need to know? Where is the reason for my subjecting myself to an interrogation without the benefit of an attorney? A $400 dinner isn't enough. I need substance.
An assassination And the fall of a sovereign nation could be dumped in your lap if you don't help me.
Well, I have been threatened before, but you take the cake.
Kay, wake up! Look at what you do. You represent foreign interests. You wheel and deal on Capitol Hill. Your business isn't public relations, it's political relations. And at the root of politics is struggle. Now, what makes you think that you can't get caught up in all of that? Okay, please. Tell me about Wilson.
Wilson is a voice on the end of the telephone. He called my firm and asked us to commission Valenti to write a paper. He sent us a check. We commissioned Valenti. He delivered the paper. A messenger came and picked it up.
And you never met him?
I spoke with him twice on the telephone.
Do you have his number?
He always called me.
Well, didn't that strike you as kind of strange?
This is Washington. Nothing strikes me as strange. You want to find Mr. Wilson.
Yes, I do.
I can't help you. Some nut calls with an extra $70,000 asking Valenti to write some foolishness about waging economic war. I thought it was a joke, but I called Valenti anyway. We had a good laugh. He said if a check came to let him know. It did. I did. That's that. You now know as much or more than I do. I came here only to express my indignation. I have no hunger for this dinner or you.
Kay. Kay, you better be careful. Your invisible Mr. Wilson might get you killed.
Vernon Biggs.
I've been trying to reach you, Major.
I've been out attending to details.
Meet me at the service club right away.
Yes, Admiral Striken. Immediately.
We're alone. Your man used curare-packed bullets to remove Valenti. It was your responsibility to be specific with him about every aspect of his mission.
He was in covert operations for 12 years.
Which means he's surgically attached to his cloak and dagger. CO veterans specialize in taking the simple and making it complex. This operation was supposed to yield nothing to the police, except the obvious, the killing of an innocent citizen by a man who to all the world seemed to be a desperate addict.
I told him to eliminate any chance of Valenti's survival.
What he eliminated was any chance of keeping the nature of Valenti's death contained. A CPU toxicology lab discovered the drug. The loop has been opened. And individuals who should not be aware of it are. And now, your target is so preoccupied with Valenti's assassination that he is not fully focused on Catherine Gallagher.
I can't keep Terranova under surveillance. They sweep his room 3 times a day.
He's a dangerous and a clever operative.
Does Terranova's knowledge jeopardize the operation?
Mistakes threaten this operation.
Then give me a chance to rectify mine. If this man is a problem, he can be taken out cleanly without...
No.
Or if you'd like to relieve me of my responsibilities, I will understand.
You're a dedicated patriot. Vernon, that is recognized at the highest level. You know, I believe that God is on our side. Our operation is on track, but we're moving into the next phase. No detail is too small to be overlooked.
I understand, and I will follow through.
I know you will, Vernon. I want you to be ready to leave for Utah at a moment's notice. Our targets are going to be meeting Mr. Wilson soon.
Yes, sir, I'll be ready.
And then we should be prepared to have...
Walter, how the hell are you?
I'm well, General, but running late. Good to see you, Major.
Yeah. Army?
Marine, sir.
Good for you, son.
Following a trail of paper, Frank, has been leading us nowhere. We haven't been taking advantage of the little time we have left. Now, we know Masters has printed the money because we've seen the plate. Now, we can assume that he has a delivery system as well, the transport planes, the ships.
Vince, you're basing all your assumptions on the number one assumption that Masters is behind all this. Now, it could be someone else.
Yeah, it could be. But even if it is somebody else, the plan still goes on. It's just that the trigger to release the money hasn't been pulled yet.
How do you know?
Because Masters is behind it. And behind Masters is a military mind. He thinks strategically. He's about to launch an offensive, but he won't launch it until his defense is prepared.
Senator Getzloff's trade bill.
That's right.
It's still just a bill.
Don't you think he's gonna try his damnedest to get it passed? He plays to win, Frank. He knows all the bodies aren't just in Arlington. There's not that many senators that can resist his kind of pressure.
I may know one.
Orchestrating the collapse of Japan through, what did you call it?
Non-genuine destabilization, Senator Pickering. Invading their economy with counterfeit currency.
Sheer madness.
I don't have proof of Masters' involvement, but I do believe that...
The lunacy of what you described is proof enough for me.
Senator, we believe the passage of the trade bill could trigger the release of the counterfeit currency.
Now, if that bill could be held up in a committee or...
It's Janet Getzloff's bill, Agent Terranova. It's her committee. And that bill is coming to the floor tomorrow morning at 10.
What are its chances, sir?
Damn good. The mood of the country is turning protectionist. That, coupled with more arm twisting than you see at a wrestling match, means Miss Janet is pulling out all the stops on this one. I carry great influence with my colleagues. I believe Getzloff's bill is bad law. Protectionism is bad for this country. It's throwing up a wall. But its passage seems inevitable.
Could a man of your influence stop it?
Let's not be mendacious, gentlemen. That bill won't die an easy death, no matter what I fling at it. This country's ripe for Jap bashing. A lot of fellas want to vote for that bill just so they can beat their chest. And the fellas that don't want to are gonna be cajoled and coerced by Masters and Getzloff. And you can't underestimate that.
Darling, do you mind if I indulge my weakness?
Allow me. Have you been able to do anything about that Air Force base in Murphy State?
It's being recommissioned. 2,400 civilian jobs are going to be saved. There'll be an official announcement tomorrow morning.
Then Mr. Murphy is in our column. Witherspoon needs matching funds for his highway program. That was a campaign promise.
I'll talk to Phillips at Transportation. Can we count on Lerner?
Promised him a vote on his coastline protection bill. But he's still on the fence.
He's been having some problems with the IRS, hasn't he?
That's right.
They can get better or worse, depending.
Well, there's still Lucas, Feldman, Clark.
Yeah, I'll forget him.
I count 52 votes. Assuming there are no defections when it comes to the floor.
What about Pickering? Will he lead a charge against us?
He needs my help on catastrophic health care.
Don't count on it. He'd vote against Christmas if he thought I was behind it.
He has no backing. Now, what's he going to do? Filibuster?
It's been done.
The Capra movie. Pickering doesn't have the legs. And he takes naps after lunch. Yeah. The bill will pass. Now, what's the possibility of a veto?
He trusts me. I'm a sort of spiritual father to him. He thinks I should be sitting behind his desk.
He's right.
I know. There'll be no veto.
Then we're home free, my darling.
Frank, it's Mark. Can you come into the war room?
What's up?
CPU made the damaged postal package. It was manufactured by B & Cooley Paper in Washington State. A content analysis of the paper and chemical breakdown of the glue in the double seal layer gave us a definite ID. It once was a grocery bag used by Farm Fresh, a gourmet food store catering to the carriage trade in ski resort areas.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm cross-referencing military and industrial sites.
Why? I put you on restricted duty.
Now, wait a minute. He's working with me now.
On what?
Well, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Beg your pardon?
Now, these are your words. What I'm saying is, get out.
This is my purview.
This is national security. Now, look, I don't mean to be rude, but it was you yourself that led me to the Security Commission. I cannot violate the trust that you and General Masters has invested in me. Okay? Thanks, Cliff. Thanks a lot. Okay. Do we know how long ago the paper was manufactured?
4 to 6 weeks ago. The Farm Fresh food chain has 12 stores spread across Utah, Idaho, and Montana.
What are we waiting for?
Well, the computer's checking locations. I've set a 200-mile radius as a parameter for the search. It could take some time.
What?
You know, you just threw the second assistant attorney general out of his own war room.
Well, so what?
So I always wanted to do that.
Me too.
You understand, I see my first obligation to country, to government. But it's extremely distressing to be removed from my own war room by a subordinate.
Calm down, Cliff.
I can't. Really, I can't. I have no idea what you're investigating. Now, I've done my best to be cooperative, but when I walk into the room and I see the computer whirring farm-fresh gourmet stores and where they intersect with military bases, honestly, Admiral, I'm about to come apart. I have this nauseating feeling that I'm involved in something which might be
Might be what?
well, be involved. You know. In something extra legal.
You are very upset, aren't you?
I am.
Of course you are.
Of course.
You gonna be able to pull yourself together for the state dinner this evening?
Sir?
Well, we can't afford a scene at a diplomatic function.
Oh, no, sir. But I wasn't invited.
Well, perhaps protocol anticipated your emotional state. You do want to go, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Right. Mildred, would you make sure that Mr. and Mrs. DeWitt Clifton's name are on the list for tonight's dinner?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Claire, everything is going to be perfectly all right, I assure you. Now, why don't you go on home and master your faculties? Give Joan my best, and I'll see you both tonight.
Yes, sir. And, thank you for helping me.
Anytime, Claire. Anytime. General.
Yes, Walter.
Terra Nova's made a connection to Farm Fresh.
Why doesn't he report these things to me?
Well, sir, you know his attitude toward me and the establishment in general.
I don't give a tinker's damn for his attitude. He has an obligation. If he won't fulfill it to you, he damn well better be taught to fulfill it to me. Where is he?
At O.C.B.
I want my car.
Oh, Big Sky's out. No, wait a minute. We have a huge construction and mining operation there.
Strikes me as too difficult to get to, and if we're going on a military notion, we got better choices. There's no...
Yes.
General Masters is here to see Agent Terranova.
Tell him I'm not available.
You little bastard. I want to see you immediately.
Okay. We put Big Sky at number 12 on the list. So what's our top 10?
Bucharest, Montana, and Sun Valley, Idaho.
We better forget Sun Valley. Well, it's too upscale. You know, military personnel would stand out like a sore thumb.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Who the hell do you think you are?
I don't want him in here. He has clearance. There's an O.C.B. operation underway here. His presence is a violation of security. Throw him out.
General?
Release him! Release him at once! Have you men lost your senses?
You can't fight in here. This is the war room.
General Masters, are you all right?
Who the hell are you?
I'm DeWitt Clifton. I'm second assistant to the Attorney General.
Go polish a doorknob. Leave us alone. I said get out. There was a time when soldiers knew how to follow orders. I want to report.
You want to report? Frank?
The postal package the counterfeit plate was shipped in.
The alleged counterfeit plate and alleged shipping.
The paper was once a grocery bag from Farm Fresh Gourmet. It's a chain of 12 stores in the Northwest. We're in the process of determining which military base is open or closed, or what industry is in proximity to said stores. We're going over a computer list.
Let me see the list. Big Sky, forget it. Sun Valley, forget it. Dawn Valley, Utah. There was a transport depot closed there. Write this down. Newcrest, Montana is within 50 miles of a computer chip facility. Missoula, Montana is the home of their university. It is a complete facility. Now, why don't you start with what's most likely and quit diddling? Tenzer, Kurtzman, and Lloyd. You went there with a warrant. What'd you find?
Catherine Gallagher's firm is not involved.
It's a load of crap.
It's a red herring.
Well, why the hell did you search the place?
That's what you wanted, wasn't it?
I want this scheme stopped.
Now there's a load of crap.
I like you, boy. I like you a lot. Trust only your gut. Keep your target in sight. Even if it's me. Sort of damn the torpedoes. Now, that's all right as long as it doesn't interfere with the truth. But in this case, it does. So why don't you hop to it before it gets away from you and this whole damn scheme succeeds because you've been so busy trying to pin it on a wrinkled old general who embodies your idea of corrupt bureaucracy. Now, I can't stand the stinkers any more than you can. But know not to judge a man until all the evidence is in. Get the job done.
He just narrowed the search for us. He just dropped the next crumb on the trail.
I've got Terranova pointed in the right direction, but he's convinced Gallagher's a red herring. Is there any reason I have to do everything myself?
Go to Utah. Hello, Kay, Walter.
Oh, I'm so glad you called.
I understand you're under some pressure.
You have no idea, Walter.
Perhaps I can help.
I need to see Walter right away.
Kay Gallagher's here. Go down to the bar and wait for my call.
I don't like this, Walter. You could take me to one of these dinners once in a while.
Would that get you down to the bar any faster? Okay. I've heard. No doubt the whole town has heard by now. Your office has been searched.
I'm in serious trouble, Walter. I don't even know why.
You must be under a lot of pressure. I want to help you, if I can. But first, I need to know what's going on and that you're not involved. Let's get us a drink, huh?
Thank you.
Again? Put it on the room, would you? And give yourself a good tip.
Do you know what she'd do to spend an evening on the town with you on her arm?
They don't print enough money.
And you've never seen this, Mr. Wilson.
Everything I know about that man is in the file.
Okay, I'm sure that there's no complicity on your part. But I am going to need your solemn word on this.
Of course, you have it.
I'm going to make a phone call. You understand this could be viewed as a slight misuse of my office.
Thank you, Walter.
Okay.
That was fast.
Call me back in 10 minutes.
How long do you expect me to sit here, Walter?
Just do as I say. Unless you've got something better to do. This shouldn't take long, Kay.
Senator?
I had my staff on this as soon as you left. Came up with this list about 20 minutes ago.
Bucharest, Montana, Don Valley, Utah Senator. We got this from Masters.
You're leaving?
Yeah. Going to Don Valley, Utah. That's where he wants me. Well, it's the next crumb, Senator. The man is leaving a trail for me. If I don't follow it, I'm doing nothing.
How's the trade bill going, Senator?
There doesn't seem to be anything standing in its way.
I don't believe it can't be stopped.
Or slowed down.
I'm a little long in the tooth for a filibuster.
Well, Senator, I can't believe you still don't enjoy center stage.
The power of veto still with the president, Senator, not Leland Masters.
Don't be naive, son. Masters can handle the president.
I can't figure out why he wants to hang this on Kay Gallagher.
He believes we're being sold out by junk bond cowboys and Wall Street arbitrageurs. Ever hear of the FSX? Japanese version of the F-16? Her efforts brought to fruition the accord which gave them our technology, resulting in the Japanese building their own fleet of fighter planes. Masters can't shake the image of a sky full of rising suns.
Mike? Hey, son. There you are, Uncle. I should bring you up to date. You guys be careful. I want call in. Where we headed? Don Valley, Utah. What, are we going skiing with Prescott Wilson?
Prescott Wilson?
He owns Don Valley, Utah.
I want you guys just to check out the base. I don't want you to make a move on Wilson until I fax you everything we have on him. You take care.
Boarding is complete. He's joined up with another man.
Striking.
I have some reading to do, Walter.
Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Walter, I want to come up.
Yeah.
You love this, don't you?
Yes. And I appreciate this. The checks were drawn on a Utah bank, and the phone records of the calls you received at that time were made from a phone in Don Valley, Utah.
Prescott Wilson.
America's hermit billionaire.
He called me twice. He'll speak with me again.
He spoke to you because he called you.
I'll see him in person.
Kay, he hasn't seen anybody since we put a Kennedy in the White House. It's impossible.
Walter, nothing is impossible. Thank you. Hi.
Hi. Getting away for a little skiing?
No, not this trip, I'm afraid.
There's some beautiful country up in that part of Utah.
Maybe next time.
Biggs?
Gallagher left this morning.
It is imperative that everything at your end work according to operation.
I'm seeing to every detail myself, sir. There won't be any mistakes.
It can't be. We move into the next phase within 24 hours.
We have to establish Gallagher and Terra Nova together in Utah.
I understand. Nothing will go wrong.
Thank you, Major.
Thank you, sir.